I'm Harry Christians. I'm the founder and CEO of the Ardena Group. Ardena is a service company for the pharmaceutical industry. We're helping our customers, pharma companies, pharma and biotech companies, with the development and the manufacturing of new innovative drugs for unmet clinical needs. So actually we're developing and producing at small scale prototypes of drugs, and these prototypes are used then by our customers to test in clinical studies. Ardena has grown from its origins in 2004. In 2004 I joined the company as a director of what was still a small consultancy company. And then over the years I transformed the consultancy business away actually from consultancy into the lab and manufacturing business we're currently in. In 2013 I was approached by the owners to buy the company, which I did. So together with one of my colleagues I bought out the owners. Then later on, since actually 2016, we have been executing 2 consecutive buyouts. So we raised external capital with 2 private equity funds. And this capital allowed us to grow the business, not only organically, but also through acquisitions. So from the experience I have and the expertise I've built through the years, I would like to share some tips with you, which hopefully you can use as an entrepreneur in your business. My first tip is, please don't forget to quantify your ambition. Buying an existing business is or can be truly an opportunity. Obviously, you don't have to start from scratch, and of course, you may motivate yourself by saying, you know, I can do much better than the current owners. The thing is that danger is always lurking around the corner. When you're in a buying mood, you're eager, you're very enthusiastic, you believe you can put a ladder against the sky. Some even think they can push the sky away. But the thing is, ambition is not only about enthusiasm. Ambition is about quantifying your targets, identifying the resources you need, and I would say most important, also identifying the potential risks you will be facing when you move forward. Make your own business plan, and preferably make it before you buy the business. If the seller has a business plan, don't take it for granted. Scrutinize the assumptions that have been made and watch out for the famous hockey stick forecast. My second tip is align your ambition with your shareholdership and dare to adjust your shareholdership over time when your ambition is changing. So once you have defined the level of ambition, of your ambition, you're in search of money, of course. And my experience is that a lot of financial questions suddenly pop up. One of the first questions, of course, is how much money do I have in person? How deep are my pockets? And how much money can I borrow in person? And also, what is the lending capacity of the business I want to buy? Once you have the answers to all these questions, you can define what is called the equity debt ratio, which is needed to buy the business. But actually, then all these answers also bring you back to the very basic question of what is my ambition? How much risk do I want to take? When I bought Ardena in 2013, I considered the risk was too high to go just on my own. So I asked a colleague of mine to participate, and he accepted. But even with joint forces, we were not able to, let's say, bridge the financial gap. So finally, both of us negotiated a 2-year vendor loan and a quite expensive mezzanine. And we were breaking actually through our comfort zone at that time. But then 3 years later, after the management buyout, we were really running a flourishing business We were beating all records, hitting budgets on revenue and budgets on profit. But there was also a downside to this success. While we were growing very fast, we were running out of capacity. We realized that we had to build a new plant, a new pharmaceutical plant. But it would also take us 2 years to build and certify this plant, and we didn't have this time. So finally, to keep the momentum, we decided to raise money in the market. Finally, we end up with private equity, and in 2016, we engaged with one private equity party. Later on, in 2019, we sold again the business to another private equity firm and reinvested part of our proceeds. So since the MBO, the management buyout in 2013, my share in the company diluted tenfold through the participations of the private equity companies, but the value of the company increased 80-fold. So actually, I was able to leverage my investment significantly. But most important, the company itself, backed by private equity, was able to grow significantly, both organically and through acquisitions. So Ardena is now internationally recognized, employs 500 people, and is servicing more than 400 customers worldwide. In a nutshell, it's all about ambition. You have to live up to a healthy and comfortable ambition. And if over time this ambition is changing for whatever reason, it may go up, but it also may go down, then dare to timely review the shareholder structure of your company.